again. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I have a leftover dustpan full of colors and a desire to add a few more colors to it. And then to pull out a part 1 canvas that has been sitting bothering me, just hasn't been everything I wanted it to be. And now I'm going to go over it with a second coating, as long as I can find a shovel, of paint. We hope. And see how that works. Because I've had some pretty good luck with shovel stuff. I've got a bug crawling right underneath me. Okay, well that's cool. Distracted me. Crazy. Alright, so let's try and focus for a moment. Let's get some of my paint out of the way so I can, whoops, move the paint over. I've never done exactly this before, and that's for sure, and I'm going to put some more pink in my mix. Like that. And maybe some more magenta too, because that's what, you know what, it's this color that I'm loving. And that's a very magenta pink. I kind of want some orange, because I'm not seeing nearly enough of it there. Where are we going to start? Let's let all that drain right out of that shovel. Cross our fingers that my good luck will extend to changing this into something more interesting. Let's use the corner of that shovel. Maybe not. Maybe a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst Spatula number 3 will work well. Or something. Okay, so that's not bothering me yet. This needs something to happen to it. And I'm thinking and hoping and praying that I can do some interesting things with this, because I've just come back from not being able to work for a whole week of rain, and I'm just like everybody else. I need to get warmed up, but I'm not hating any of that, and I think it's time to change to the other side and see what I can do. It's going to be bizarre, that's for sure. Alright, so it's the old here goes nothing. Let some of that right down over that edge. And it's going to be complicated, but I don't think I mind it very much right yet. I'm going to let that paint go down over that edge too. We've got some beautiful cells right on this corner that you cannot see at all. And I'm going to pull. This could be a whole new phase. I'm going to pull those tendrils out. Still a little paint. Make them go in a slightly more spirally manner. And I've got all the colors of paint that I might want, so it's not like I can't go in there and add some more. If I want to, I can. I am using the dull end of this skewer. Some of you have told me that you have tried the sharp end and it wasn't productive for you, and I understand why that might be. If you're going to use a sharp end, you better be ready for it to be as sharp as it is, and it's very sharp because it's what most people use to skewer meats. Alright, so we got some new texture there. And it's a pretty bizarre piece, but that's okay, because occasionally bizarre is my middle name. More than occasionally, I'm pretty sure some people probably think. Alright, so whatever I'm going to do to this is almost done, and I'm just going to grab some more of this gorgeous paint. Give myself permission to pour some wide ribbons, and maybe even, yes, maybe even tilt a bit. Let everything run down somewhat, or not. I might be sorry I did that. Let's see if I can rescue it. I'm not writing it off no matter what, even if I have to go back tomorrow and add a bunch of black different places. I'm not writing it off. I'm going to do this though. I'm a little quieter than usual because it's taking a certain amount of focus to get this to turn into something I want. And this has bothered me for a while. I'm liking all of that a whole lot better than I was when I started. It's not that it was bad, it's just that it wasn't really floating my boat, and I'm pretty happy with what I've got right now. As opposed to my poor dog, who is suffering the ravages of Florida's allergy season again this year. Makes me want to move away. That's him crying in the background if you can hear him. He's a sad conehead. Well, I was expecting the guys to come and mow the lawn, and I'm not that unhappy that they didn't show up while I was in the middle of a painting. To tell you the truth. Kind of relieved. And I'm much happier with my part 2. Than I was with just part 1. Alright, I'm not sure about that last mark, but I think I will fix it, so maybe green. just drag a few tendrils out with the flat end of a skewer. I had some really pretty paint down there, but I really needed that area to be a bit wider. Now when you do this and you want to torch the wet paint to get rid of the bubbles, you got to be a lot careful of the dry paint because you can still have mistakes. So this sat around in my studio for I don't know how long, quite a while, so the numbers will not match up, but it doesn't matter. It had to happen. It was just not as cohesive or finished looking as I wanted it to be. I want a little bit of pink there. I'm just going to put it right on my skewer. And I can use, whoops, I can use whatever is in my dustpan any way I want right now. And that does include dotting a few things, which I don't seem to mind doing. Yeah, that's cool. I'm very happy with that. Whoops. I'm not so sure what that was supposed to be. Something very dark. But it is what it is. And it'll be all right. I think a little purple on top of that would be a good idea. So if you don't like what you've got, you're not stuck with it. And I want some white metallic, and it's right here somewhere. Yep, that's it. Flat end. There, and we're done. We're as done as I need to be. Well, I say that and then I stick the skewer in, but you knew I was going to do that anyway. You're never done when you say you're done. So I am going to have a little bit of paint left over, and I'm not sure what I want to do with that paint. I kind of want to use it, but I'm not sure it's a good idea, but it's awful pretty. And like really, really pretty. So I used it. Never mind. So I'm not done using it. I think I'll use some of that to go right over the edge, which seems like a really good use of it. Let the pattern fall down. There's a lot of stuff going on in there, and I'm not unhappy with any of it. I do like, where's that color? Come on out. Out you come. Give myself permission to have a little bit of that color in an extended way. Do I want any more of it? Maybe I do. Just giving myself permission. Add a little here or a little there. Trying to be careful. Not sure I was very careful there. Let that go over. Well, that still looks okay. Hopefully you can see most of that. This is going in the bucket, that shovel. Whatever's left in the bottom of my dustpan is superfluous at this point. You can't save it every time. I mean, you can try, but you may not be able to save it every time. So I'm pretty happy with all that. I've got a couple places I want to merge, like that. Creating paint. That magenta is pretty liquidous compared to the rest of it. I like to have enough of a thick layer there to... Yeah, I know, I said I was done and then I lied. But you're used to it by now. Aren't you? I hope so. Don't mean to be a liar, but oh well. It's an artist's prerogative, I'm thinking. Cool, I'm done. Hands up! This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. In the back here saying, thank you for keeping me going and all the donations. And if you want to continue to be included in the monthly contest, make another donation and I will send you a receipt. Thank you for 64,000 plus subscribers. Look for that contest on the end screens of the last 20 seconds of the video, where you're also going to find my website that you can communicate with me easily through if you're interested in purchasing any artwork or if you're looking for a lesson in Spring Hill, Florida. My paint pouring recipe is under the video in the description, along with Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram links. My Amazon link under the video has my book called Because I Can, the first 100 videos and tools and techniques, processes from the first 100 videos. And the Amazon link also has mica powders and spatulas and paints. And if you guys ever need a question answered, just ask me. If you're looking for Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, look for that on Facebook. And Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors is for fans and collectors. And eventually, someday, maybe, I'll keep up on the album of wet and dry artworks there. There's a lot of them already. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you, other than I need your thumbs up, and it places my videos in better locations as the algorithm thinks that you like me. And the same goes for watching as much of the videos as possible. The more good reception I get from YouTube, the more likely I am to keep coming back and making videos every day. You guys keep my morale up very nicely. Thank you so much for that. Your comments are wonderful and fun, and you've got a great sense of humor. And I appreciate you very, very much. So I hope you never stop. And I'll see you again in another video. And check out the playlist on the end screens, because there's over 750 videos there. And yes, I still sticking my skewer at things. Oh well, never mind. Alright, I'm going to be good now. This is really cool. I really like it. It was a two-stage process, but that's okay. We got beautiful cells over there. Bye now. This is Priscilla saying, I'll see you anon. Take care. Love you guys.